The 925 base unit is quite a complicated unit, and you should follow the assembly guide when building this unit up. It is always advisable to assemble your unit on a piece of cardboard. This protects the side panel and the front edge of the unit when you're moving it around. Please read the assembly guide because there is a lot of information on here that will be helpful when assembling your unit. On the front of the assembly guide, it tells you what panels you have in the box, what hardware is required, and the minimum tools required to get the job done. It's my right-hand side panel and my left-hand side panel. As you can see in this box, there are plenty of panels. Laying them out like this with the groove back to back determines that this is the right-hand panel and this is the left-hand panel. These metal dowels are really good because there is a red sleeve around them that enables you to hold them while you're screwing them down, making sure that you keep them upright. The actual cam by turning it like that, and it pulls it together, making a very strong joint. It's only 7 of these because you don't put one in this point here. Put 7 in there. Then taking your last remaining metal dowel, you screw it into your front. You screw it into your front top rail. You then do the same on the third end panel, which is this one here. This end panel is different because it has 2 holes in the edge as well as the holes in the face. Taking panel 4, which is your small back panel, you put your metal cams in it. The cams themselves have an arrow telling you which way they should be put in. This arrow should always point to the outside or raw chipboard edge of your panel. Like so. Before fitting your base panel, you will need to put your wooden dowels into the holes in the end. Like so. You then stand it up and tighten the cams as you go. And put the wooden dowels in this one. The white part of the top rail always goes towards the top of the unit so that the fittings can't be seen once the work surface has been put on. Again, fix it like this. Wooden dowels in the top. Then taking the side panel that has the metal dowels out of its front edge, you then fix that like so. If you've missed out a cam, you can actually put it in once the unit has been assembled just by pushing it with your thumb. Tighten the cams up, then turning the unit onto its back. This back panel has a rebate in it, which is used when fixing your last side panel. Tighten the cams up. Then taking your base panel, and at this point you fix your front small rail. And again, making sure you fitted your cams. Like that. And then you tighten the cams up. You now fix your last side panel. This one here. Tighten the cams up. You now then stand your unit onto its base, and then taking one of your L-shaped angle brackets, you fix this angle bracket to this top point here. This holds your back panel and your side panel together. We then slide the back panel in, back panel with the coffee bean print on one side. Just knock it down like that, like that. Slide it all the way to the bottom. Then taking 2 screws, you fix your back panel in position like so. At this point, you can turn your unit over and fix the feet. Once the leg boss has been inserted into the holes and you fitted the 3 screws required, when you actually fit your leg into the leg boss, this lug here expands this plastic, locking the leg securely into position. You insert your leg, making sure that the edge here is parallel to this edge here. Then drilling a hole, 1, 2, 3. You then insert the 3 15mm screws. Don't over tighten them. Following the assembly guide, you put the legs in as I have here. There are 2 holes spare. There are no legs required for these 2 points. You take your leg, which has been preset on a stop to 150mm, which is the height of your plinth. Make sure it's screwed down to that stop like that. And then when you insert your leg into the hole, this lug will expand that plastic, as I said, keeping it very secure. And then tapping it down gently, making sure that it's secure. The plinth clip consists of 2 parts. This part is screwed to your plinth when ready, and then you slide this part on like that. It is recommended that you put the clip onto your leg for safekeeping. To get the shelf in the unit, you must do it before the work surface has been fitted, because you need to put the shelf in like this. If you don't, you cannot get the shelf in once the work surface has been fitted. To fit the shelf, you must put it in now, drop it into your unit like this, and taking your shelf studs out of your box, put them at the required height. I'm putting mine in the centre. 6. Like that. You have 2 L brackets. These are used to fix your units to the wall. If you put it at a very slight down angle, it enables you to get a screwdriver and a drill in prior to fixing it to the wall. You then mark where that hole is, like this. Never put your hand behind the drill in case you push too hard and it goes straight through. So there we are, you can get a screwdriver in there like that. You can also fix it square, but it's just easier if it's at a slight down angle.